Hi everybody, it's December 1st and I'm going to do a short video on COVID. Please go down and click on subscribe if you'd like to receive notifications. I do a video every week. Yeah, so you have to click on subscriptions and then I think you have to click on the bell. I've been watching a lot of tarot myself online lately. It's really quite amazing. Quite amazing. I hope that you're all well wherever you are. I'm in Montreal right now. I was in Ottawa visiting my parents. And now I'm in Montreal and I'm heading out to Mexico on Thursday. So in my next video, I will be doing my reading. Warm, sunny weather. I'm going to be responsible since I'm traveling and keep my distance from people for a while. Okay, so looking at the next few months ahead of us, what the tarot says about COVID. Okay. Okay. So the first card we have, as we're in early December, is this is the Three of Pentacles, and this is about recognition. Recognition for the work that's being done. So with respect to everything that people have done out of consideration for other people, I think it's very important. Even if some people don't believe in all the guidelines, that's not what I'm talking about, but I'm talking about how we've all been affected for, I think it's just over 8 months now, with what's happening, what's been happening around us. So the first card we're pulling is a recognition for all the hard work that's been done on the part of people who are thinking about other people, not just themselves. The scientists, the frontline workers, people working in hospitals and nurses, and even people having regular jobs working in the service industry. I know I was in contact with people quite a bit over the summer. Now that has ended, but keeping the economy going is important as well. So for all the efforts that have been made on the part of people that have had to work, that have had to make sacrifices, staying home if they didn't want to, just not being able to do a lot of things that we took for granted. There needs to be an acknowledgement, okay, that we've done this. So good on all of you out there who have had to make changes in your life when it's been very difficult, okay? You need to acknowledge yourself in all of this, okay? That's really important. It's also very grounding, right? To just look at, okay, this is what we've done, this is what's happened, and just sort of sit with that for a moment, right? We don't need to jump ahead, watch the news 500 times a day and things like this. We need to just, stay calm and sort of acknowledge what's our process in all this and how has this affected us, and how we can commend ourselves for our efforts. Because here we have, this is the Six of Wands, and this is a victory card. This is saying, we haven't made it to the end. We're not, at the 10, at the completion stage of everything. We're more than halfway through and we've done well, okay? The laurel represents success. So we need to acknowledge we've made efforts here. There's sacrifices that have been made across the board in all kinds of ways. And we are being successful in what we're doing. May not be perfect, but here we are, okay? Now, as we're moving into the new year, We still have some conflicts, and this is what I think is happening around people feeling stressed and divided. I know there's a lot of like sort of I told you so, or you horrible people, whatever, like on social media. It really bothers me because I feel like, there is no one absolute truth in all this. And I feel like people should be open to letting other people express themselves as long as they are not hurting anybody else, as long as people are being respectful. People have the right to their opinion. There's been some incidents that have happened that we've heard about on the news, social media. We always have to bear in mind for extreme examples of outrageous behavior. Sometimes there's other things at play. People could be, on the verge of bankruptcy or have mental health issues or something like that. We don't need to just assume that this person who's acting out, let's say aggressively, is representative of the entire proportion of people that are, for example, opposed to, some of the guidelines, for example. We don't need to go there. So this is just a reminder. It's reversed, so it's a little mild. It's milder. It's not sort of like upfront, like, oh, we're all fighting. We're all going to have like a civil war about all this stuff. No, but that people are still allowing themselves to be divided because of the stress, and this is not helpful or healthy. In fact, again, this is reversed, so that's good because, we have Ten of Swords here. Ten of Swords is people stabbing each other in the back. Now, it's reversed, so the swords are going to, fall out and heal. It's not like, it's a little bit easier going than, this one. But nonetheless, this is sort of the effect of pent up frustration and stress. Okay, so the divide thing. Okay, we have to really get over that. People have the right to their feelings. People have the right to express their ideas, and we don't have to agree with them. And truth is rarely absolute. So let's just bear that in mind. We're going to be constantly getting more information about what's happening and things that we can do to help ourselves. So let's just try and keep an open mind and not freak out. Okay? And then as we're moving into, so there's December, January, moving into February, we have the Lover's card, or the Two of Cups anyways. It can be a Lover's card. It doesn't have to be the Lover's card. But this is all about us getting back together, moving beyond this divisiveness, between ourselves, to moving back to solidarity, supporting each other, being loving. And then we have the Hanged Man. Just moving into a place of acceptance. It's been hard, made sacrifices. Things aren't going to be fixed overnight. I still have lots of good feelings about the new year. It's the age of Aquarius. I'm feeling very positively about it. I think things are going to be good, not with everything. I mean, we have to acknowledge that there's been a lot of loss here for a lot of people, but we're moving into a place of, hey, just let it go, right? Just let it go. Don't need to hold this stuff inside. We don't need to be angry. We don't need to act out. We don't need to be frustrated. We don't need to put ourselves on social media, like shaming people. Just let it be, right? Because in the present moment, there are no problems. That's the reading for today. I hope you're all well wherever you are. Next time I see you, I'll be in Mexico. So please hit the bell below and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see me next week. Okay, thanks.